Hey guys, it's the Pink King here, and I just got back from watching Sonic 3, my most anticipated movie of December, and the big third entry to the Sonic movie franchise. The trailers got everyone excited alongside the announcement of Keanu Reeves playing Shadow. There was no way I was gonna miss this. And after finally seeing it for myself, what did I think of it? Well, this movie is a must watch. I'm not even joking. It's actually insane how much of a blast this movie was. There won't be any spoilers in this video, don't worry, so you can still watch. Sonic 3, to put it short, is a top 10 movie of the year, and I'm not even joking. The basic synopsis is this. Sonic and his friends are celebrating the day Sonic came to Earth, when suddenly the gang needs to go on a secret mission to stop a new alien threat who happens to be Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, something that really surprised me with this movie was just how heartfelt it was. This movie was actually really emotional, and it did its emotion quite well. If you felt the last two movies were a bit confused as to how they went about with emotion, this movie manages to find that right balance between video game goodness and genuine heartfelt and heartbreaking tragedy. This movie gets you invested from the get-go, and it doesn't let go, with it managing to juggle three major storylines with Sonic, Eggman, and Shadow in a way that felt completely natural, and like it was made by people who are genuine fans of the franchise. Because my god, the amount of references, music cues, and even imagery of this movie feels like something that was made by people who truly love the franchise and who had a story to tell. Now, one issue with the story, I will say, is that it's constantly moving. There are a few moments where the film slowed down, but probably not as much as you would like, which for some would definitely be off-putting because this movie has a destination and it's gonna get there no matter what. So if you're looking for a more easygoing, chill movie like the first two, then you'll probably be a bit overwhelmed here. But if that doesn't sound like something that bothers you, you'll have a really good time. Especially with these characters, because oh my gosh, these characters were amazing! Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles were really cute together, and it was a real joy seeing them all come together as a team and a family. Eggman and his grandfather is once again played beautifully by Jim Carrey, who manages to once again breathe new life into the Robotnik character. But the standout for me would have to be Shadow, who's played by John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves. And I gotta admit, I was very skeptical initially on him playing Shadow because it's a very common trend in movies like these where they hire celebrities to play iconic roles without those celebrities understanding what makes those roles iconic. But I am happy to report that Shadow is a fantastic character. Reeves played him so well that I didn't even register that it was him at first because I was so busy enjoying Shadow and his story. He just blended into the role flawlessly, and that is exactly what you want to see from someone like Keanu. And it's a very sad story at that. The filmmakers really did a good job here with not only gradually showing us more about Shadow and his past and why he is the way he is, but also how the film went along with parallels to Sonic and how his story is almost mirrored of that of Shadow's. And it all builds up to an epic finale. My god, people have been praising these last 30 minutes of this movie, and I see why. It's honestly just fantastic. Not only is it narratively strong, but it's visually gorgeous. I swear, this movie has no right to look as good as it does, because the creators weren't afraid to experiment, and it paid off flawlessly. Some of the shots in this movie, genuinely, they're beautiful. I would love to have some of these as wallpapers, because wow, it's that visually gorgeous. So, if you're at all a Sonic fan, a video game fan, or even someone who's just a little curious, then definitely watch this movie. because this film is a love letter to you, the audience, and it's here to give you a really good time. And if you're even thinking about seeing Mufasa instead, don't. Just don't. Screw it. Here's a double review, because I cannot be bothered to review both this and Mufasa in a separate video. So here we go. Mufasa was a bad movie with atrocious pacing, terrible writing, and dialogue that made me want to maul the next guy to my right. It's just another Disney nostalgia bait movie that only seeks to take your money and nothing more. Do not watch Mufasa at all. It is such a bad movie, and you deserve to have your money spent elsewhere. So if you're gonna watch a movie, make sure it's Sonic 3. Trust me on this, you'll thank me later. So yeah, in the end, Sonic 3 was a really good movie with a few hiccups, but overall, it was a fantastic, glorious ride that is definitely a must watch. 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, and Mufasa gets like 3 out of 10 or something. It's bullshit. But what did you guys think of Sonic 3? Did you enjoy it or did you not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And with that, peeps, it's been the Pink King here, and I will see you all next time.